Hi YouTube. I know it's been a while. I know, what episode are we on? Episode 10, I think. But I know y'all probably think I haven't been doing nothing. But I'm waiting on my pump. Now, I had to order my pump special from American Turbine. I could have went with a split bowl pump, but I really didn't want to use, let's face it, 1960s technology. So I went with an axial flow pump. And I wanted an American-made pump, so that pretty much narrows it down to American Turbine and their SD231. But before I could do that, I had to have my 460 dyno. Of course, we got that taken care of, and we're going to end up with a 3.5 kilowatt pump, and should push this short little boat pretty well. But we're waiting on that to deliver from Washington State, and I thought I'd just show you guys what I've been doing to pass the time. I picked this trailer up not too far from the house. It's pretty heavy duty, but it's not really going to work for what I want. It's a little narrow, of course, but I knew when I wanted a trailer, of course I wanted a tandem axle. I know this boat's probably going to weigh somewhere around 3,000, maybe 3,500 pounds, but us bow fishermen are, optimistic to say the least, right? So we know we're going to put 1,000 pounds of fish in there, and we're going to have, 1,000 pounds of gear and shooters. So why not have a 7,000 pound trailer? That way, she's always going to ride good. But I added everything up that I wanted. I knew what length I wanted. I knew I wanted a tandem axle trailer. I really wanted torsion axles, but I didn't think I could afford it. But I knew I wanted hydraulic brakes. So when I added all that up, I could have built a steel boat trailer for right around $3,000. Now that's me building it, not my time. And I got to shopping around. Well, here's what we ended up with. So here's what we ended up with, guys. This is a Fast Load trailer. Fast Load is in Plant City, Florida, and I called them up and I told them exactly what I wanted. And this is what they built. Exactly what I wanted to my custom needs. 7,000 pound torsion axles, Kodiak disc brakes on both axles. I went ahead and added the disc brakes, and I added the V-boards and a couple other little small options on here, and this was still $3,800 delivered to Salem, Indiana. So for me, it was a no-brainer. I'm not going to break my back to build a steel trailer when for under $1,000 less I can have somebody build me an aluminum trailer that's going to look great for years. Honestly, it's probably going to be better than what I can fabricate anyway. So a few more things that I've ordered along the way, but the pump should be here this week, if not next. We done talked to Ron, and he said he's going to get it on a truck here in the next couple of days. But what is it? Oh, that? Well, I built another boat too. Yeah, I built another boat. You want to see it? Well, alright, come on. Before we started this venture, I had a video called The Pilgrimage to Pierce. And when I went all the way down to Beausart, Louisiana, we bought 2 boats. We bought enough aluminum for 2 boats. Well, here's the second boat. Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't going to build it for another year, but I was waiting on parts. The weather wasn't too bad, and I got the space, so I went ahead and put this boat together. Now, in the bow fishing world, this is what we call a slick bottom, which means on the belly, there's no ribs underneath. It's completely slick. And in the front underneath there, it's nice and flat too. But as it goes back, it spoons just a little bit. Each side is raised about 1.5 inches. Now, this boat is going to perform a special purpose. This is going to be my ultimate fan boat. Now, it's 18 feet long, it's got an 84-inch beam, and 72 inches wide across the floor. Now, I'm not for sure whether I'm going to put Gator Glide or whether I'm going to put UHMW poly on the bottom of it, but it's definitely going to have a large, high horsepower fan for extra push. Fairly light and displace as much water as possible. So to do that, I went with an extra short rake. As you can see from right about here where the boat's completely flat on back, up to there is only 4 feet. Now that's pretty short to draw up a 28-inch nose, but since I'm planning on putting 4 or 5 plus people on the front deck, I want the front end to displace as much water as possible. Design. Is it the best design? I don't know. I don't know anybody that makes a production fan boat, but we're going to try to do the best we can. Now, the rear of the boat has a spoon to it, which means the outsides are drawed up about 1.5 inches. And that's going to let me slide the ass into the boat around, back and forth, over and off of objects. By adding these large pods to the back, not only will it offset the weight of my outboard and my fan, I can also put all my fuel and all my batteries back here in the back. Now, the wider it is and the lighter it is, the higher in the water level it's going to float. The more horsepower you got and the more diameter of fan you got, the harder it's going to push. So that's kind of the name of the game. Build a big fat boat on a diet with a lot of horsepower. That's what we're going to try to do with this boat. When you come back next time, we're going to get that brand new American Turbine SD231 out of the crate, and we're going to get it in that new boat out there. So you don't want to miss it. Make sure you go down there to the bottom, hit that little red box and subscribe for me. That way you can help me through the rest of this build. If you guys got any questions or comments, post them down there. You know I always read them and comment back to you. So be safe while you're out on the water. I don't care whether you're out for recreation or you're serious bow fishing. Don't forget to wear your personal flotation devices. It could save your life. Guys, shoot straight and shoot often, and we'll see you right back here next time.